Hey, Steve! Looks like you could use some accessories for that scale garage of yours.
Oh, hell yeah, I could.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the RC Propaganda YouTube channel. Hope everybody is doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you some amazing 3D printed goodies. We need to spice up this scale garage that I've been working on. So I will include above the links to kind of how I got this set up and how I started building it. But in this video, we're really going to focus on these 3D printed parts. So before I show you the new stuff, I just want to give you a little background on where I got these parts and that sort of thing. So I was on an event a while ago and I met Curtis from Kustom Scale Printing, and I really liked what he had, so I went ahead and I purchased one of his camping kits. So before I show you the new stuff, I just kind of want to show you why I went with his stuff and what kind of led to that. And that was these little camping kits that he offers. He offers a bunch of different kits, and if you're interested in any of this stuff, make sure you go to his Instagram and show him some propaganda love. You know, tell him I sent you, let him know what's good, and you know, just try to get his numbers up, give him some love, you know, let him know. But these are the parts that I originally picked up. I have a few more things that you're not seeing here. They are mounted on my Gen 8. That rig, I was going for more of a scale look, and then when I met him and saw his stuff, I was like, wow, I really need that. So any of the stuff that I have, this isn't all of it, is on that rig. But this is what I got here, and I kind of just wanted to show it real quick. He's got these awesome, they're kind of like VP style. So I used to ride dirt bikes, and I always had the VP race jug. So I really like this kind of style jug. He's got his little emblem in there, and you know, just to brand his stuff. And they're solid quality prints. They look really good. And look, he's even got the little hose. It just, you know, looks so scale. It comes in this little holder here, so you can mount this on the back of a rig or whatever, you know, your little heart desires. He's got this awesome toolbox. I really like this, and one of the things I like is he adds a little detail, right? It's not just a toolbox. Look at this. It opens up, you know, you could put whatever you wanted in there. I'm really hoping that he comes out with some scale tools that we could put in these eventually. But look at all three of the drawers open. I put a magnet in mine, and then what I do is I shoe glue a magnet underneath. So then it's just sitting in the back of the rig on the magnet, and it's a good way to hold it, and it's not permanently on your rig, just the magnets are, so you can move the magnets around. Just a little tip there for you. Check it out. He's got a cooler. I got sodas in this one. You know, if I'm not enjoying a nice Steve Weiser, nothing really beats the flavor of a Coke, although I don't recommend drinking a lot of soda. If you want to look good, you know, you got to cut back on the soda. But here in the propaganda shop, you know, we like to, you know, cut back and relax. But look at that. It opens. It's, you know, it's just so scale. It's just scale madness. We got a first aid kit, which you always need when you're on the trail. Then we got this bigger cooler, and right now this is kind of a storage one for me. I got a couple of things in there, you know, but look at the top comes off. It's even got the little holes that they usually have in the top of these, you know, so attention to detail. I got a grill. He since upgraded the grill from this charcoal style to like a propane grill, I guess. I kind of forget, but again, go to his Instagram page and check out everything that he has to offer if you like what you see in this video. But this is just some of the stuff that I had. They're quality prints. They're not going to just break. He prints them out pretty, you know, strong, so they're not super fragile. Again, they are 3D printed. You know, can't run it over with a car or anything, but as far as the printing goes, they look really great, and they got some integrity, which I've had other parts in the past that definitely did not live up to this quality. But that's all the old stuff, so that's, you know, just a little background of why I started going with him, because first of all, he was a really cool guy with sweet parts, and so, you know, we just kind of connected. Now, moving on to the main event here. Boom. This is the 1/10 scale shop kit. So look at this. It's a whole kit. This is like a lot of what you need. This isn't everything, but I did get everything. So if you're liking what you see so far, stay tuned to the end, and I got a couple other bonus pieces that I picked up with them that are really going to transform the shop. So if you're looking to achieve this, you're really going to want to see what I got after we open this. But this is usually his packaging here. You know, he lists everything that comes in here, which is really nice, so you know exactly what you're getting. And here's the price. It's a very fair price. You got to understand, this stuff is not quick. It does not take, you know, a short amount of time to print this, but also he's designing this stuff himself. And, you know, that's a skill that I know a lot of us don't have. So he's going through all that effort to do that. And I really respect that. And again, this is quality stuff. So you're gonna have to pay a little bit for it, but I think it's a very fair price for all the stuff that you're getting in here. So we're gonna open this up and we'll look at every piece and just see exactly what you get in this shop kit. So I'm just gonna tear it open just like so and see what we got, baby. I know Steve is excited. He needed some stuff so he can actually start, you know, being a real mechanic. Let's just lay this down. Let's just start with, keeping it simple, a fire extinguisher. You definitely need this in your shop. If you got a guy like Steve or yourself, you know, you never know what's going to happen. So if you get any flames going, you're definitely going to need a fire extinguisher. So that's part number one. You could pretend this jug is anything you want. Oil, water, whatever you want, antifreeze, but you're going to need some jugs, right? If you're a real shop, of course you got extra stuff. And this right here, I just thought that this was so cool. Look at this. This is a little shop rag. Now, this isn't printed, but again, attention to detail, right? He doesn't have to throw this in there, but he did, and then it just, I mean, this looks like a awesome, like, shop rag kit. It's just like, I just can't get over how little and cute it is. Like, yeah, I'm saying cute as a man. It's all good. Look at that. The thing just looks so great. Amazing. I could make something up, or I could just put it on top of this bench that we're going to get to. Oh, now this part I was really excited about. Look at that. It looks like a legit little oil pan. Steve can get to doing oil changes on the rigs. He just got the new Element Night Runner. He's going to break it in. It's going to need an oil change. He's going to get his hands dirty. He's going to need a pan to drain the oil out in. You know, very scale looking, awesome little piece. And when you do an oil change, what else do you need? Of course, you need funnels. Now the hood doesn't open, but that's all good. We can pretend. Steve can hold the funnel and act like he's doing an oil change. Great little pieces. Those go in there. And also, right, you know your rig be breaking down. What else do you need to do? You're going to have to get underneath there. Look at that. It's a creeper. It's got the little pad, nice little wheels, you know. Solid little piece. I mean, I'm trying to flex it a little bit. I'm putting some fair amount of pressure on it. A lot of people don't make these kind of things, you know, with any kind of strength, but this is a solid little piece right here. I'm really digging it. Steve's going to get on there. Let's see the scale. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. He seems to fit like perfect. You know, and it's in your hand. You kind of think it's a little small. I was actually like, but look, his whole body fits right on that. He's going to crawl underneath there and do an oil change. Yeah, hell yeah, I am. So there is that. That's awesome. Now this here, let's just kind of, oh, okay, we got everything out. Let's see. Okay, we got welding tanks, acetylene, and what, oxygen, right? That's what you need, the two different torches. And if I said that wrong, I apologize, because I don't really know. Oh, look at this. I need one of these in my shop. A little creeper seat, right? Steve's working. He's buffing up his rig. Look at that. He sits on this thing perfect. I mean, how do you beat that? Okay, doesn't sit quite. There he goes. Right? He wants to wax. Maybe he wants to get the missus to wax. Get to work, woman. He puts her on there. You know, maybe he wants to do some other things with her on there. I don't know. I really don't know. But you have it. Look at this. Look at that. That is just like amazing. I am just like super impressed with this stuff. And again, we got more jugs. These ones are red. You can pretend there's anything in there you want. We got, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. A propane tank? It's got a hole coming out of it here on the top. I'm going to have to reach out to him and ask what that is. If anyone knows what this is, let me know in the comments. It almost looks like a keg, really, you know? Which, if it was, that'd be perfect. And look at this. This is awesome. Look, it's a little roller bench, right? So I got my toolbox on there with some tools, you know, say I'm going to do an oil change. Look at that. I got my pan and my funnels there on the bottom. That is just amazing. Just amazing, amazing stuff. Like, the stuff is just so great. It's going to look so good in the shop. For me, I'm really getting into the photos, and you really need some stuff to bring the photos to life, right? You need some accessories. You need some things going on in the background. And, you know, that's kind of why I built this. I was trying to get the photo game, and I realized I really needed some new stuff, and boom, here it is. I mean, how do you go wrong with this stuff? Again, make sure you guys go check them out. It's Kustom with a K _ scale _ printing on Instagram. But I told you guys to wait to the end because I had some other stuff. So let's pull it out. Boom! Here it is. Check this stuff out, guys. We have a tire rack, which is essential in any shop, right? You need a place to stack your tires. So it's a 2-level type of deal, right? So I got these Goodyear Wranglers on the bottom. They fit perfect, right, to divide it into sections. So you could fit more if you wanted. These are a little big, but if you had some smaller tires, you'd certainly be able to fit a whole set on either side. But there you have that. And then I got this other one that's going to be going on the Element soon. I'm going to try those out on that rig. But look at that. Awesome. So you got that. That's a separate piece right there, right? That's kind of large. Now, I know you're liking what you're seeing. I just don't know what I want to show you first. I think I'm going to save the best piece for last. I was going to make a wooden bench, right? But a lot of shops, right? Why would in a shop of this magnitude, why would you have a wooden bench? I think you need a thick steel bench. So, boom, there you have it. Look at this thing. Again, quality print. It's got cross bracing. It's pretty dang solid, and it just looks so dang good. So for me, I'm working on an axle. Whoop, parts are flying, right? So I got my axle up there if I wanted to. I gotta put the axle on this bottom shelf down here, or whatever you want to dream up. That's what's so cool about this stuff, is you can kind of think about it any way you want. So that is another piece to add on to my shop. And then this, oh wait, I forgot. The main piece. This, look at that. So not only do you have this, right, it's on wheels, but you got a cabinet space. Look at this. This is going to go against the back wall. And look, all this stuff opens, and check this out. Well, it's a little too big for that one. But you could store stuff in there, whatever you want to put in there. Look at these. These all open. Check that out. Okay, so these would fit in here. So look at, I got some stuff on the shelves already filling it up. And look at, all these drawers open. That is just like, how cool is that? Like, I'm just so blown away at the level of detail on this stuff. All these drawers open. You could put whatever you need in there. This can stay up against the wall. One thing I did want me to show, so he's got this bolted on the back. He's got these other holes if you want to expand it. Me personally, I don't know why you'd need any more than this. If you're on a professional level, you would have, you know, this would be, I think, more than enough, but you never know. If you want to go bigger and add another cabinet, right, you always could. So again, that's another little attention to detail. Now, this piece is a tiny bit fragile, right? It's bolted together, but you do want to be a little bit careful, right? But it's just gonna go in the back of the shop, and it's just gonna look amazing. And personally, I probably won't really be moving this around too much, but it does, you know, have faux wheels on it there. So if you needed to move it or anything, you could. Now, another thing he showed me, which I was really impressed, and I never even knew existed, this is like some sort of wood filament, which he said I could stain and make it look like real wood if I wanted, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think that it looks pretty dang good just as it is. You know, I really can't complain. I think that it's just really badass. The only thing I want is I want some tool kits. I want some little wrenches or, you know, some drivers in there. So that way it could really make it look like, you know, Steve is working on his rig. But I mean, this stuff is just going to look great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this all up and I'm going to take some photos. And if you're interested in seeing how the shop looks with all this stuff set up, go to my Instagram, RC_propaganda, and I will be posting photos of this. And if you really like what you see here, make sure you go check them out. Like I said, K for Kustom _Scale Printing on Instagram. I will put it on the bottom of the screen, and I will put a link in the description. But, you know, and this stuff is just absolutely amazing. I'm blown away. You know, if you want to help out one of the small guys, you know, he's growing, but he's making great parts. You know, buy from him. He'll ship it to you. You know, go to his Instagram, hit him up, any details that you want, and get yourself some scale goodies. This stuff is going to change your life. You won't regret it. So, again, thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate you all, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.